it's Nathan Brewer, and I'm going to do another 2020 in the bag. So first we're going to start with my putting putters. Right now I have an AVR. I usually use it for most, but sometimes I use this. It's also like a backup for like more windy sometimes. Then my upshot putters. First we have a whale. My dad bought me it. It's 125, so it's pretty light. And I usually use it for backhands, but sometimes I use it for forehands too. And sometimes I use it for putting too. Maybe I have a lot of uses for the whale. Then I have an AVR 3. I used this a lot yesterday because we were playing at Balloon Pines, if you've ever heard of that course. So I used it a lot. It also is pretty handy for backhands too because it always comes back. My last putter is my most overstable putter. It is the Tactic. I know most Discmania players sometimes have this. And I like it because sometimes it's too overstable to putt with some of my AVRs, and sometimes I just putt with this because it's so overstable. And it is 174. It's almost max weight. I need 6 grams more. Or like, I don't know. Then my mid-ranges, I have an ND2. This thing, it goes pretty straight for sidearms and a little to the left on backhands. And then the rocket goes, it's very understable. It is very light too. And it is a DX. The flight numbers are 4403, which is a usual rock. And I use it mostly for sidearms, sometimes for backhands. Okay. Now moving on to kind of my utility mid-range. It is the Cayman. It is very overstable. I can do it through gaps that are like at the end of the shot, and it still makes it through because it's very overstable. Flight numbers are 55204. It is 170, which it kind of looks like the Gator, and one of my dad's friends thinks it's a mortar, and mortars are pretty overstable too. So moving on to my ferry drivers, I'm going to start with my Thunderbird. This is a very pretty Thunderbird. I got it at a world championship actually. I don't know really how far I can throw it, like 150 feet. I can't really tell. Then this is my more understable. It's very beaten. I haven't seen it for like 2 years actually. Someone recovered it, and it's very beaten. I use it for more understable shots that need to come back a little. And then moving on to my Leopard 3. First one I got a little while ago. I got it at a tournament actually. It is very cool. It is 166. I also got the AVR 3 there. It is a little more stable because I usually use it for sidearms, sometimes backhands.
Have to have a gate in here anymore. I wouldn't even have to open it again.
That's my little brother. This is another Leopard 3. I have something kind of funny on the back because I left tags on there, and then I left kind of weird marks. I love the stamp on this thing too, and it feels good, and it is star. This one is a little less overstable than the Luster too, I think. I can't really tell either. I have a Roadrunner. This thing is pretty, I use it for rollers mostly. Yeah, it's pretty understable. And I have an Eagle. which is, I use it like once or twice a course. Like 9-hole, I use it like once or twice. On an 18-hole, I use it like 4 or 5 times. Yeah. It's like kind of a replacement for like the Leopard 3 or something. This is an FD. This is like my straightest, most understable fairway driver. And I use it mostly for sidearms, sometimes backhands. Moving on to my distance drivers. First, I have this Destroyer. My only Destroyer in the bag right now, but it's pretty overstable. It's like straight to overstable. And it is 150. And this is a Defender. I had it a while ago, or like 2 years ago too, with a Thunderbird. And these bubbles on there are pretty cool. I can't tell how heavy it is, but this is from like a very old sponsor. But Innova let me have it because it's like a while ago. I haven't seen it for a while ago. And then these two. This one is more newer. It's a Champion Sidewinder. I got it from Blue Ribbon Pines Pro Shop, if you know that's a thing. It's 165. This is an overstable version of like, more overstable than like the Thunderbird or something. This is a Champion Valkyrie. This, I like shots. I don't use it that much anymore, but like, I use it if I have to go like really high. Because whenever I throw this, it goes really high. Okay, so I have 2 left. This is the race. These are like my long distance, the race and the boss. This is a Star Boss, and this is a pro race. I love these things. The race is 11.513. The boss is 13.5 negative 1.3. So on these I use for pretty long distances for my distance drivers and for kind of like narrow shots. That was the end of mine in the bag. I hope you like it. And I'll do another one soon. Bye bye.